Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Ready? Right to the 3. 54. 954. Ready?
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting?
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up.
Number 53. 953. Hey, watch the slant. Let's go.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's time to get back into the action. The football in the red zone for this offense. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Come. something.
Gun, gun, gun.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
From the gun, here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jameis Winston. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Great.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. So here now it's 2nd and 7, ball inside the red zone. And a difficult situation for this defense. Can they stand up? On 2nd and 7, Newton flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mike 51. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
From the gun on third down, Newton. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Target.
20.
Bring it off. 51. Mike 51.
On first down, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. The shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to take it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On third down, Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Double dog, that's the way. Check 43.
Gun.
On first and 10, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. He don't know no better.
On third down, Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Irv Smith Jr. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
Ready. White 25.
Check 53. Coming to you. Check.
Fourth down, Winston. And no, it's incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert. A big play coming up here. 3rd down and 2 from inside the red zone. What can this offense do? Let's find out.
I'm coming for you.
Great.
Check 13. Check 13.
On 3rd down, Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Great.
54, Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They snap it to Newton. Completes it to Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Curtis Samuel, touchdown number 18 on the year, as the Bears push further out in front.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for Chicago, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.